This is an XM16E1, the rifle that would become the M16A1. It has a variety of improvements over the early M16s that allow it to perform more reliably in the stresses of combat and in the humid jungle conditions of Vietnam. The forward assist allows a Marine to manually force the bolt closed without having to risk his thumb by pushing on the side of what would at that point be a very hot bolt carrier from prolonged firing. Other significant changes made to improve the M16's reliability include chrome lining the bore and chamber. This prevents corrosion, especially in humid jungles. They also replaced the spring guide with a buffer. This increased the effective mass of the bolt carrier, making the rifle function more reliably. You'll notice that this is in fact a real M16. It has a proper 3-position fire control group with a fully automatic functionality enabled by the auto sear. As compared to the M14, the M16 is a thoroughly modern and one could even say space-age weapon. It makes heavy use of aluminum in the lower and upper receiver, and the furniture is made of polymer instead of wood. All of this goes to reduce the weight of the rifle significantly. In fact, unloaded, this weighs less than 7 pounds. It's also much shorter than an M14, with a 20-inch barrel and a 13.5-inch length of pull. The rifle is overall less than 40 inches long, making it more maneuverable and easier to use in dense jungle environment. Another one of the big innovations was its use of the small caliber high velocity 5.56 millimeter round. The ammunition weighs half as much as 7.62 NATO and produces significantly less recoil, allowing Marines to fire more rapidly and therefore get more rounds on target. The lighter weight allows Marines to carry more ammunition into a firefight, and I don't think anyone has ever complained about having too much ammunition. Like the M14, the M16 is fully automatic, or at least the early variants were. But unlike the M14, the significantly lighter recoil of the 5.56 round allows it to be much more effective when fired on full auto. M16A1s, very similar to this XM16E1, were in active service from the end of the Vietnam War up through the early 1980s. It was replaced by the M16A2 in 1982, but many M16A1s remained in service, especially in training areas. This is M16A2 serial number 0001 USMC. The A2 was adopted in 1982 to replace the A1. You'll notice a variety of external changes.